What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ross the Boss coming at you with an all-new Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. We just finished up the Battle of Kara Abra, however you pronounce that, and it looks like the rebels have been smashed and dealt with. As soon as we can, we are going to declare war on Yao. Unfortunately, they are in a coalition against me. For the time being, our war against Madagascar, or at least Sakalava, is going very well. We are about to siege down another powerful fort, and my entire goal is to take all of Madagascar. We are going to get a massive penalty to my aggressive expansion, but that will be fine. Very soon, looks like we did lose a little bit of ships here. Let's have them retreat and go back home for the time being. As soon as I can, I would like to begin repaying some of my loans. All we have left is 10,000 ducats to pay back. Not too much. That's going to take a very long time to finally pay all that back. But I am making about 105 ducats every turn, so that's not too bad either. And it looks like France is getting their butts kicked. Hopefully we can get some sort of separate peace. And I'm assuming the Commonwealth is kicking ass as well. 75,000 troops here, sieging down Vienna. I might have to send in the cavalry. All of these units are going to make their way up to Provence. Or at least, let's have 36,000 troops make their way to Provence. Military access from Dutch La Plata. Conversion is being successful. Another massive battle. 85% chance of a surrender. We have 24,000 men. Looks like we did lose a heavy ship, unfortunately enough. We're going to desperately need some heavy ships when we can. Lost a naval battle. Royal marriage from Ethiopia? I don't think so. Lost another naval battle. We're going to have you stay where you are. Retreat. Gonna title you Sevilla. And once this war's over, we're gonna go ahead and try our best to, recoup our losses. Another massive battle about to take place. If we can make it before the first, we're gonna possibly have a stack wipe. And we were. These units can be disabled. You can go here. You can go there. You can go all the way over here. Okay, so I would like to get modern bureaucracy, but unfortunately, all of Madagascar is going to require 473 administrative power, which is quite expensive. And it looks like the Commonwealth is about to be attacking Paris. It might be in our best interest to send some troops over as quickly as we can. 18,000 and 18,000. Force march their way over. 36,000 coming up as well, but very slowly. I'm not sure. Yeah, we definitely weren't able to get that. Let's have all of these troops move to Guyana. We should be able to cross this strait. And I think we're going to have to bring up these 18,000 troops as well. I didn't really want to, but this is going to be a very bloody war. Though we are winning because we have taken the war goal. Okay, and here we stand. These units can come here. We are going to consolidate these regiments, only because we do hope to disband these mercenaries fairly soon. Okay, 69% of the way towards ending our war with Madagascar. A lot of our troops are coming up. We have finally sieged down their capital. I wonder if we can end this war without having a naval skirmish, and it looks like we can. Can have a lot of overextension, but we are going to finally have a lot of new areas as well. You can finally be disabled. Guess you can't. You're going to come down. You're going to go over here. Okay, you are going to protect trade in Zanzibar, if we can. if you even exist. Here you are. Cape of Good Hope will protect trade in the Cape of Good Hope, giving us 21 ducats in profit. And then lastly, the Ivory Coast is going to be a little dangerous, but we're going to try to protect you anyway. Okay, so now that we've taken over all of these new lands, what we're going to have to do is core them. We thankfully don't have too much war exhaustion, so we're going to core what we can, which I guess is everything. And if we go into our production interface, local autonomy, I'm going to have a few uprisings here, there's no doubt about it. So I'm going to try to improve autonomy wherever I can. Dude, try to limit that. Okay, so now the rest of our troops are gearing up for a battle. I could lose 1 stability or gain 3 inflation. I think I'm going to have to gain the inflation. And as of right now, my entire goal is to get more money, which essentially would mean more men. More men means, you know, I could do a lot more with wars, and I certainly wouldn't be feared as much. So, but I also would really like humanism ideas. It wouldn't be able to necessarily stop all of these, you know, rebels down here. Let's find one of these provinces. We would have 6.2 unrest. We would probably lose about 10 years of separatism, which would bring us down to about positive 12.5 separatism and negative 2 on top of that. So really, we would have about 2.7 unrest in all of these provinces rather than 6.2. You know, that is very manageable compared to some of these other areas. Let's take a look at our ruler. Jose I von Habsburg is careful. Looks like we are about to have another massive defeat here. So for the time being, I think we'll wait for the rest of our troops. We have 72,000. Making our way into Brandenburg, or at least Saint-Agné. Are our most powerful generals here, and it looks like we are going to want to get the bayonet. We are behind in our time here. I'm not able to request military support. I think I am going to ask for contribution. And I'm really hoping we could easily take out whatever is in here. And it looks like we did. Despite having inferior technology. We'll begin to press on. Our 18,000 troops are making their way up. I'm going to leave these units in Madagascar for the time being, only because I am expecting some sort of uprising. I'm going to destroy these forts. And whenever I can, I need to disband these mercenaries. You can be destroyed. The Star Fort. Don't necessarily need to pay for forts on an island. And let's check out the amount of trade power. Oh my goodness, that is going to be very nice to finally see. All of this money being shifted up into Genoa. 158 ducats compared to 43 ducats inside the English Channel. I would really like to have more and more of Naples here. Looks like we didn't arrive in time. We are down 20,000 manpower. I'm going to try to attack into Nantes. This is probably a very dangerous move. But we do have the generals for it. I'm hoping it goes well. And it doesn't look like it is. We might have to retreat. It didn't go too bad. We did win. So now we're going to try to siege down Paris. Probably not a great move either. Oh, and now we have committed suicide. Yay. I don't think we can retreat. 22nd, oh my goodness. Our troops got melted. On the 22nd, we're going to retreat if we make it that far. All the way to Aragon. We are now down 44,000 men. losing 1 ferocity. We might have to go ahead and try to get a discipline recruiter. So we are going to lose a little bit of manpower once again. But I think what we're going to also do now is possibly go into religion. I need the production. And I think I'm going to keep the partial registers as well. But it is going to be nice having a little bit extra discipline. It would probably be great having even more discipline. And you know what? I think I'm going to do that. Let's get the partial registers gone. And we are going to unlock more discipline. And hopefully if we play our cards correctly, hills, mountains, and woods, we'll have you here, you here. We should have 1 extra unit coming on in. We'll have you go to the woods as well. And all of our troops are slowly going to get more morale, more manpower, and do their thing, I guess. We lack 27,000 troops. We're going to be gaining 2,000 every month. I'm not sure that I really wanted to be in this war. We're being blockaded by a few ships. Nothing we can really do, only because we don't really have any heavy ships. I would like to declare war on Scotland. Don't think I will for the time being, only because we are lacking manpower. And it looks like the Ottomans have declared war on Hungary and the Knights. Now, if we look at the Commonwealth absolutely hates the Ottomans, which is nice for me to see. And it doesn't appear that they like Russia either. So, my entire goal would to see the Ottomans and the Commonwealth go to war with each other. That would be very nice to see. How are our cores coming? Looks like they're coming well. 36% of the way there. I'm assuming that, oh my goodness, 4 corruption. Are mainly due to our overextension and our corrupt officials. It's very sad. I don't think we're going to move any farther into enemy territory, mainly because we are lacking a lot of... we are lacking a lot of manpower. I would like to get a separate peace. Negative 49 reasons, only because Scandinavia is making gains. But I don't expect them to be able to, you know, essentially win any of these battles if I was to be attacked. And, you know, I'm in the hills, mountains, woods, and woods. And I could easily attack these farmlands, but I don't think I want to do that either. How are our troops looking? Looks like they do have more manpower, obviously more heavies than we do. I think I am going to go ahead and repay another loan. We are now down to 8,055 ducats left to pay off. And I think what I'm going to need more than anything in the next turn, I would most likely, I would love humanism ideas because then I wouldn't have to deal with any rebels. If I were to get economic ideas, I could easily have a lot more income to possibly purchase some mercenaries. But of course, if I went with, don't think I want innovative ideas. I would either like quality ideas or quantity ideas. I could easily have a lot more manpower. I could easily deal with a lot of different situations. But quality would give me a lot of extra discipline. Better cannons, better everything. I'm not sure what I want to do just yet. Obviously, I do want bayonets. I think that'll be my next choice. And it looks like soon enough we're going to have our manpower back up when we can. These 18,000 troops could potentially move their way up as well. And I think they will. Just in case something unforeseen happens, such as them attacking us. We don't want to lose any more battles. We want to keep our manpower up as much as possible. And I would like to move these units back to Africa. Is Ethiopia allied to anybody important? Only me. I might go ahead and dissolve this alliance. And as soon as I can, I'm probably going to declare war on Ethiopia, take a lot of these smaller, coastal provinces, and then make my way up into Yao, make my way up into the Ottoman territory as well. Now, Spain here, which is obviously me, we have a very nice line of defense. I think we finally can afford bayonets. We are finally ahead of time in our technology. We have gained a little bit of extra infantry fire, which is nice to see. And when we can, I would like to, I would really like to go on the offensive here. But I'm just so low on manpower, I don't want to lose any. We'll see what happens in time. Now, this is a farmlands province, and moral prices. Ooh. Force the merchants to lower their prices. We could pay for it ourselves. We have exactly 626 ducats. We would gain influence and loyalty. I think we're going to take that. Okay, looks like there's going to be some massive battles. I think I'm going to do my best to help out. Hopefully we don't lose by the time I get there. Making my way up. And it looks like we've already lost, so go figure. And there's going to be another massive battle in the farmlands. Okay, so we have wiped out a ton of units. We should be getting a lot of prestige here. Though we did lose about 6,000 troops. I'm not sure that we want to attack against Nemours. But we do have a lot of troops here. Let's spread out wherever we can. You can go to the farmlands. You can go to the grasslands, and farmlands. Actually, you can chill for the time being. And it looks like we're about to be attacked. Can we escape? It looks like we can. You are going to come here. You're going to go here. Okay. So we are slowly making our way over. You're going to come here. You're going to make your way there. And we're going to try to respond to this situation. And we're going to be having another massive battle in the farmlands. I don't know if I like that. Our most powerful general is a 3-3 or a 2-4. I'm not sure if we're going to win this. We might have to retreat. And it looks like we are. Brandenburg's making their way over. Oh my goodness, we got wiped out. Okay, retreating what we can. We're definitely going to need quality ideas. Mainly because they don't really have that much discipline. I'm not really sure, but we obviously are going to need quality ideas. We are very far behind on our manpower. Is it possible to get some sort of separate peace? Negative 59 reasons, only because there's an ongoing battle. Where is Bremen? Bremen is all the way up here. Level 8 fortress. Alright, well, let's move you into the hills. Let's move you into the hills. You into the mountains. You here, and you to the woods. Our morale should tick back. Our manpower should tick back. And once again, we have another wall. We did gain a little bit of prestige. And I think we're going to use that prestige on Katsina. We're going to placate their rulers. But unfortunately enough, they absolutely hate me still. And there's not going to be much I could do for the time being. Our cores are almost finished inside Madagascar. I don't see too many uprisings. Oh, looks like we found it. I wonder how many uprisings there will be. Ooh, make a long-term investment for the next 10 years. Or I could gain 4,000 ducats. Obviously, I want the long-term investment, getting a bunch of extra income. Okay, Scandinavian. Looks like Hamburg has now peaced out. I'm obviously going to peace out as well. Negative 12 reasons. That's going to change very soon. I think I'm going to have these units retreat to the mountains. These are hills. Would be nice to have you retreat as well. Yeah, I didn't really want to be in this war to begin with. Okay, now it looks like France has recalled as well. So all that's... okay. Well, all that's left now is Scandinavia and the Commonwealth. We could easily destroy them. All of our cores have finished up. Just for fun, I think we are going to annihilate all of these troops in the farmlands. And we are going to have to watch these Sakalavian separatists. And it looks like Dirthmarschen has now given us a separate peace. We absolutely outnumber the enemy. I would love to annihilate whatever we can. Gonna be moving into the farmlands here against Scandinavia. Looks like Provence has been given a separate peace as well. Okay, well, just like that, the rest of our troops are going to head back to where they came from. All of these troops are going to head back down to Africa. Try to prepare for Yao, but I think we'll set ourselves on the coastal province of Wari for the time being. We are a little concerned about all of these rebels. Not sure if we're going to be able to take care of them for the time being. Hopefully they won't revolt in the next 7 months. That way, we could easily take out about 10,000 troops that are going to spawn. If they don't uprise in the next 7 months, which obviously is going to happen. And Katsina here now has an uprising. I don't think we necessarily need discipline anymore, so we are going to go with our national manpower modifier. We are going to get Parsh registers as soon as we get enough church power. And we really are going to need some naval supremacy here in the Mediterranean. We are down 24,000 men. We are still in this war, but I do believe Austria can take care of themselves. At least that is the hope. Maybe not. We'll see what happens. Okay, Lubeck has called for a separate peace. I might have to do the same. We do outnumber them, but they are mostly all of my troops. I think I'm going to call for a separate peace. A lot of our trust is going to dissipate, but that is fine. I don't want to be in this war anyway. We helped you where we needed, where they needed me. I'm really hoping these, oh my goodness, they are going to have an uprising. There's nothing I can do about it. Let's have all of our troops consolidate wherever we can. Hopefully in some hills provinces. So hills, hills, and highlands. And it looks like we are down a military leader. We have a 4-2 once again. Now, if I did get quality ideas, I would have some additional army tradition, which would give me better generals. So that's not necessarily that bad either. How are our missionaries coming? We're probably going to have a revolt or an uprising before these missionaries are done. Where are they working, by the way? Here, I believe. I don't see any other people standing anywhere. Oh, here and here. So these 3 provinces. I could have easily have gone to religious map mode. Sometimes I don't necessarily think my way through. Oh, looks like this episode has gone over. Thank you all so much for joining me. I will see you in our next adventure.